This company created one of the best JRPGs for the year of 2016. They were an ambitious, small-scale company that used their beautifully designed art, menus, and music to lure in all their buyers. So let's take a look at a spin-off from a company that is ever growing larger and larger as the day goes by. Let us take a look at Persona 5 Strikers.
Over time they erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark. Filled with dismay, laid along and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble. Into shattered down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that. You must know that I all things that made you weak. So wake up from no sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go.
Welcome to Video Game Movement Study. Today we'll be talking about Persona 5 Strikers. Just as a heads up, we will not be going over the RPG mechanics of the game. This video will be strictly about the movement and the battle mechanics of the game. So without further delay, let's jump right into the basic mechanics of this game. So instead of the usual of me just rambling on about this game, we have a special guest today. She's a lovely character of mine and one of the heroes of the garden. Let me introduce to you Strawberry.
Hello, thanks so much for inviting me. I'm so glad to be here.
Welcome, welcome. Now let's have you go over some of the basic movement.
I've never spoken on stage like this before. I think I got this.
Don't worry, Strawberry. I know you got this.
So, let's go over Joker's basic fundamental movement. Joker can move in all 8 analog directions. His base running speed isn't the fastest, but there will be other mechanics we'll go over to make him move faster. Next, let's take a look at Joker's jumps. He has a single jump and a double jump. Joker's jumps are pretty basic when it comes to 3D games. The height of it will not allow you to reach most places without using the double jump. Looks like Joker could use some jumping lessons. I should be able to teach him how to jump higher.
Thank you, Strawberry. But for now, I'll take back over. I appreciate you coming along. Basic attacks in this game are set up in a combo system. In order to perform special combos, you have to first input basic attacks and then press the special button right after. Here is Joker's full combo when just mashing the attack button. Next, we'll show you how Joker's combos work with the special button. His first attack is a very quick slash that's great for starting combos. And then here's the slash in slow motion. By pressing the attack button once, and then using the special right after, Joker will thrust himself in the air. This is a great combo starter for air combos. With Joker's 2-hit combo, he does a lunge forward, making a massive hitbox right in front of him that pushes all his enemies away. With Joker's 3-hit attack, he summons his persona to do large area of effect damage. For Joker's 4-hit combo, he swings his dagger in a wide arc, dealing more AoE damage, but this one's not as useful as most of the other ones that were shown. It's a quick move though, at least. For Joker's 5-hit combo, it's an AoE attack that swings in the air and hits everyone grounded and aerial around him. For Joker's last combo, he turns upside down and shoots his guns in a circle. If it hits someone, you're able to do a dash to that person to continue the combo. So along with Joker's melee attacks, he also has ranged attacks, which is in the form of using his gun. Joker's gun can also be used in the air. Using this in the air will attack aerial enemies and allow you to dash to them. For Joker's next aerial ability, he can jump in the air and attack. It always lunges him forward when he attacks, and once you hit someone with this, you're able to continue the combo. Joker can also dash. It's a very quick motion and it can be used to cancel out your attacks. This dash can also be used while in the air, and it can also be used for a dash attack. This next technique is Joker's fastest form of overworld movement. To do this technique, you're going to activate your dash and then you're going to attack. And then immediately after attacking, you're going to cancel it with your dash. It's an extremely fun technique to use, but it's very rhythm based and it takes a little bit to get used to. Before you can start the battle phase, the next thing that you'll have to get ready for is the jumping to the points. There's points in this game that you can jump to, and once you're on those points, you can look at the enemies and attempt to ambush them. Once you ambush them, the all-out attack prompt appears. Once you press the button that allows you to do the all-out attack, you will do massive AoE damage to the entire field. The all-out attacks are a great way to end fights faster and do damage to higher groups of people. Whenever you see the prompt, be sure to always press it. It will always help you out in the end. Next, let's talk about the baton pass. Baton passing allows you to switch characters, and once you switch between the characters, you get a boost in your special meter. At random, or sometimes when you open up an enemy, your teammate will ask you to baton pass to them. If it is successful, your team can help you with a team-based attack. You can't have a Persona game without being able to call your specialized personas. The personas act as elemental damage, physical damage, or buffs and or debuffs. All of them have relatively large hitboxes. Next, we have Joker's third eye. The third eye allows you to see all the other things that you can jump to, and it also allows you to see enemies. If you ever feel lost, always feel free to use this. It's a great tool to help you find your way. Showtimes are basically your supers in this game. Once your meter is filled, you can use it to allow you to use a massively large, devastating attack that attacks everyone on the field. It also plays these beautifully animated cutscenes to enjoy while you do it. The first thing that you're going to notice within this battle here is that we jump up to the top and then we use an action to do AoE damage. This game has a lot of environmental interactions that you can use throughout your battles to make things easier. Battles throughout this game are insanely fast paced and start to get relatively difficult if you start doing things wrong. For this next segment, I'll let you watch it so that you can try to understand it on your own.
Leave it to me. This is my other self.
Way to follow up, Fox!
That was well played.
This guy's pretty strong. Capitalize on its ice weakness. Critical hit! You're killing it, Fox! Woo! Way to go, Fox!
Time for the curtain call.
Powerful shadow eliminated! Way to go!
Persona 5 Strikers is a game that I didn't think was going to be all that good, but I was proven wrong. This game's movement is really fluid and clean. There's a couple downsides to it, but I'll get into that a little bit later. The Persona team loves to make spin-off games, and I honestly was not prepared for one like this. They did a really good job at blending the RPG mechanics from their base game and the fast-paced action RPG mechanics from different types of games. One downside about the game is that the game gets a little linear at some points. You get bombarded with text and story, which on a normal standard that will work for most JRPGs, but because this is an action game, some of the stuff can be lost in translation. All in all, it was a great action RPG and a fun experience to play. The battles are super engaging. I didn't want to miss a single fight throughout the entire game. Also going around fighting every last enemy I could find. With this, they kept the difficulty relatively hard though. A lot of the times you run out of potions and items to use to help save yourself and you wind up dying because of it. And on the terms of movement, this game does a really good job at telling you how to play the game, how to move within the game, and allowing animations to be cancelled into other moves. So if you're a fan of Persona games, I recommend you give this game a try. It pertains to the story and continues off right after Persona 5. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Sorry it took me so long to make the next video. Things start to happen in life, but remember, always try to have a great day, and I'll catch you with the next one.